What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story that happened last June 2023, and it's involving this dude right here. This guy right here is a real piece of work. This guy is 29-year-old Derek Thompson. I'm going to say of Minneapolis, Minnesota. This is where the crime occurred. I don't know where this guy is from, but this is where he committed this crime. Ladies and gentlemen, this man got a rental car, SUV. It was a Cadillac Escalade, right? On, what day is it? June 16th, 2023. He rented a Cadillac Escalade after flying into town, in which this guy was speeding in the Escalade, and 30 minutes after getting the Escalade from the rental car company at the airport, this guy crashed the car into another car with these 5 women that you see down here. And they are as follows: Sabrine Ali, age 17, Sarah Gassad, age 20, Salma Abkikadir, age 20, Sagar Hersey, age 19, and Saham Adam, age 19. All 5 of these women were killed after they were hit by this guy who decided to speed up a on-ramp or off-ramp off of the freeway going 100 miles an hour, slammed into him. What's crazier than that is he was just sentenced in federal court for having drugs and stuff in the car, and in 2 months he goes for the murder trial of these 5 young women here. On top of that, let me add this too. You know, I said he had drugs in the car, and supposedly his father or one of his parents is a lawmaker. This guy denounces all responsibility, says he's going to trial. And stupid is as stupid does. Just take a look at this. This is absolutely heartbreaking, guys.
Where'd he go? What?
Newly released footage shows police frantically searching for the driver moments after a tragic crash killed 5 best friends. It's just some of the evidence that led to the federal conviction of a former DFL lawmaker's son. Inside his rented Cadillac, they found these bags of deadly drugs and this handgun. As Uba Ali explains, a jury will see this evidence in court again, this time for murder charges.
For the first time,
It's an unspeakable tragedy, irreplaceable loss.
we're seeing the evidence that presented a detailed timeline before last June's tragic crash. A crash that killed 5 best friends who were getting ready for a wedding.
I can't personally get over anything until I know for a fact that justice has been served.
Last month, a federal jury convicted Derek Thompson with intent to sell these fentanyl pills and having a gun as a felon, all stemming from the same crash.
Families are obviously very disheartened by the fact that he's already been convicted by one jury and still won't accept responsibility.
Now, some of the same evidence will be shown again in 2 months at Thompson's murder trial. Attorney Jeff Storms will be there.
What you'll see more of at the state court level is really the horror inflicted upon the girls.
Investigators say this surveillance video from the airport shows Thompson renting the SUV less than a half hour before the crash. Another angle shows him leaving. Then a trooper says he clocked Thompson driving nearly 100 miles per hour before exiting at Lake Street, blindsiding the girls, the crash so violent we had to pause it. Then a description from witnesses.
White or gray sweater? Is it black male? And he got lost. White male, black male?
Taking off, leaving this receipt in the car, and even asking a stranger for a ride. Ultimately ending up at a fast food restaurant limping before police find him on the curb.
Why are you bleeding? Why are you bleeding? 303. Look at your hands.
Bleeding? What you got to do with
fall?
anything? Yeah, this is an old cut, bro.
That looks pretty fresh to me. White shirt, brown pants, description.
Thompson rejected a plea deal in this case, opting to stand trial instead. That is set to begin in February, but could be pushed back as both sides litigate what evidence should be presented. In the newsroom tonight, Uba Ali, WCCO News.
That's the story of this guy, Derek Thompson, 29 years old, piece of shit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this hit me kind of hard, just from the standpoint of just normal rational thought that men go through. Let's run it down the line. You gotta run a car. Not even 30 minutes later, you speeding to make you a drop with some drugs and shit, I guess. You know, that you either got or you was trying to deliver to somebody. You speeding like a bat out of hell on a regulated highway in which 5 women lost their life. They're gone. Ain't no coming back. Now I'm going to show you something. You see these women up here? I want you to look at these women. Look how clean they look. Now they look like they Muslims, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Muslims. Nothing wrong with that. But they clean. Look at their skin. Look at their skin. Aging from age 17 to 20 years old. They got beautiful skin. Beautiful women. Beautiful potential. We don't know if they was going to be good wives, great mothers, so on and so forth. And they're gone. 5 best friends. You know how hard it is to have 5 best friends? Let alone 1 nowadays. Going to a wedding to celebrate the new life of somebody else in their journey moving forward with whoever they're married to. And they never made it. They never made it, guys. I forgot I didn't have my mic on. But this is serious. This is some serious stuff. And what's sad about it is this motherfucker right here will not accept responsibility. Did you see the crash footage? He ran, didn't even look, ran. He was hurt, didn't try to render aid or nothing. He took off because he knew his ass was wrong. And he fighting it all the way to the end. All the way to the end. They found fentanyl and all of that. That alone should have been a death sentence for your dumb ass. Why is he even out walking around to these next 2 months when the murder trial comes? This is a lot of tear and anguish on families that have to go through this shit because the justice system, in my opinion, be bullshitting. You seen me sitting in the courtroom with Tyree Nichols' mom and dad. Having to see these people walk right past you in and out the courtroom. I'm standing there with the parents and these people are within touching distance that killed their son. It's a hard thing to think about. And this is something that most Americans don't go through, but I've seen it and I know the draw and the drain it has on a person. Now imagine 5 young ladies that looked like they had their lives together and was good kids, and now they're gone just like that because some guy, some fucktard, is out here doing something he not supposed to do. And his negligence and silliness cost them all their lives, y'all. Cost them all their lives. Ain't no coming back. The thing that's crazy about this thing that I want all of y'all to understand is this. When you suffer a loss, after putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into making a human being, a good human being in society and a contributed factor to said society, and have them taken away from you like that is something you never get over. The pain never goes away. You just learn to live with it. How about not having to live with it at all? If it could have been avoidable. All this shit is on him and he's still acting like nothing happened. Saw the video? He ran. Then he's sitting over there with some people in the parking lot. People described who he was. Oh man, this is a new cut. This is an old cut. Cops say it looked fresh to me. Look fresh to me? Yeah, get your dumb ass over here. Crazy. Lied to the end. 29 years old, was 28 yet last year, still ain't got a lick of sense. Lied to the end. People are dead because of you. Because of you, and you won't take no responsibility. You're going to sit there with your nose up and act like you ain't did shit and they got you dead to rights. What you got a gun and drugs on you for any fucking way? You just got off the fucking plane. 5 women dead. Don't know what they could have been and who they could have contributed to society. What kind of children they would have had that could have helped us all. And they're gone. Families in mourning. Will stay in mourning. Constantly got to go back and forth to court and go through this whole situation and have the video shown of their children dead in the car or strewn across the fucking street. And all they was trying to do was go have a good time and celebrate the new life and awakening into the future of somebody else that they loved and cared about. Never made it. Never made it. That's why I have this thing where I say people need to be shown the flowers. Because this guy right here is willing to walk over the body of dead women that he caused just for his own freedom, when if freedom really mattered, he wouldn't have did none of that shit in the first place. It's heartbreaking. That's a man. That is a man. And this is what he do. Can't even own up to his own responsibility. That's a problem we got out here right now. We got a lot of people that don't own up to responsibility. Me, I got busted for robbing banks. Yeah, you got me. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Heartbreaking, y'all. This shit be heartbreaking. But I mean, these are the stories that have to be told. They have to be told. I don't know these people from a can of paint, but my heart bleeds for them because I know what suffering, pain, and misery and despair look like from things that I went through in my life. And a lot of you guys do too. And that's what brings you to this channel. Don't matter who you are, where you come from. Pain is universal. So is suffering, depression, all of that stuff. It's like common sense is none nowadays with a lot of people. And at his age, he knows better. He knows better. And because of his silliness, a lot of people paid the price. He ruined 5 families and possibly more. The web of pain and destruction goes out farther than we can even see. And that's the problem with these crimes and that's committed. And these people run off like it's nothing. A lot of people are hurt. 5 people died here, but a lot of other people died as well. Part of them, at least, that was touched by these 5 beautiful souls. That's all I got about. That's all I got to say about it. In 2 months, this motherfucker go to up for murder. You know what I'm saying? In the state. And won't even own up to the responsibility, man. That's the big thing. You're going to sit in court and say, I didn't do it. And all of that evidence is stacked up against you. While families sit there in tears after they go and replay this all over again, seeing the video and all this other stuff and cause pain on people because you feel as though you got a shot to get your dumb ass back out on the street and you're going to take it no matter what. Who you hurt, who you step over, or who it affects. It's like selfishness has no bounds nowadays. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I got a drink. I'm starting to slobber like a poisonous snake or something. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. May all of these women rest in peace, and prayers go out to the family and condolences as well.